Hello and welcome to your in-depth weekly horoscope for week commencing the 19th of December for the Sun or the Ascendant. Thank you so much for joining me. If you've yet to subscribe to my channel, I'd be honoured if you did so now. But in this festive week, it really is a celestial blockbuster because on Tuesday, Jupiter, the planet of growth, of optimism, and traditionally in astrology of good fortune, returns to the go-getting, energized and fiery sign of Aries. Now on Wednesday, we have the winter solstice. This triggers the beginning of the last of the four cardinal quadrants, and this takes us through to the spring equinox, which will occur in March. So the flavour of this particular event, particularly as it also sees the Sun move into Capricorn for the first time in 11 months, but square up with Jupiter, is critical to this week's influences. This is kind of repeated on the back of the new moon in Capricorn, which occurs on Friday. But we also have Venus forging a really sparkling angle to both Uranus and the North Node. So there can be some surprise developments that could thrill some of us this week. And on Christmas Day itself, the Sun in the sign of Capricorn makes way for the moon moving into Aquarius, which in turn forges a lovely sextile to Jupiter, and that really can create some extra bonhomie. So please stay with me for each of your zodiac signs, but if you would like to understand what year will hold for you as an individual, please give me 3 pieces of personal birth data, of time, date and place of birth, and I can produce your forecast for next year. Plus in my special package you will get a PDF of your Chinese, your Vedic and also Western tropical zodiac forecast, as well as 30% off. You can get your life roadmap, your character analysis. Please see the link beneath this video for more. So Aquarius, your week commencing the 19th of December forecast sees Jupiter, the planet of hope, of fortune, of growth, expansion, of spirituality, of travel, move into house 3 on Tuesday. Now, of course, it had been there earlier in 2022. So if something to do with the expansion of an idea or something that you want to demonstrate your belief systems around has been a little bit stymied in recent months, that's going to get cooking again in a really productive way right through to the 16th of May. So if you are a teacher, a trainer, you're interested in technology, you're someone who's very active in your local community, you want to rebuild a relationship with a sibling, if there is an idea you have that you want to launch a book or a website or a blog around, you really can feel the force of energy from Jupiter the more we go into 2023, and particularly from the 14th of February when it emerges from the post-retrograde shadow. But concurrent to this, the Sun does move into the sign of Capricorn, and this occurs at the heart of this week. One of the downsides of the Sun and Jupiter moving together is that they've been in a square, but that square steps into 2 new zodiac signs. So that creates the 12th third house aspect, and then that's repeated on the new moon, which occurs on Friday, and that can see your more psychological concerns and vulnerabilities come to the surface, or it may seem that you're more inclined to soak up information in a way that could disturb your peace of mind. But we must remember that Jupiter is a force for good on the whole, and the Sun moving into the 12th house is very much about embracing our shadow side, getting more comfortable with the feelings that we have that are not always the ones we want to share with others, those feelings of fear, of uncertainty, of lack of clarity, of feeling isolated or detached from others, anything to do with abandonment. All these big issues are covered by the 12th house. But you've had a lot of practice with the 12th house, and this year, with Venus and Mercury in this location, this could make you particularly nostalgic. It can also bring out the best in you in terms of what you're prepared to do for others. You can often be a very altruistic person, and I think that will shine out particularly brightly this Christmas. Also on Christmas Day itself, the moon is in your sign, and ironically forging a brilliant link to Jupiter. Now, whether you're choosing to be on your own at Christmas or not, I obviously wish you a very happy Christmas. But if you are alone, and it isn't something you'd really prefer, you will be very much in my thoughts.